Hey guys, it's me Unknown Defeat 64 and Goalie. Gosh, how much time has passed since last time. Sorry for the inconvenience, but right now I am on a kind of a permanent vacation for now. So it's not so permanent, but it's gonna be long enough. So I'll have a lot of free time to make more videos. And today I'm gonna play The Past Within. Last time I played The Past Within on the B mode, from the future. Today I'm gonna show how to pass The Past Within from the butterfly mode. Since it was untouched. The butterfly mode is similar to the B mode, but it is also different. The achievements are similar, so I won't show how to get the achievements from the butterfly mode. You can see how to get it from the BM mode from my last videos. But I'll still show you how to play The Past Within from the butterfly mode. So first, let's start from that. The instructions we can skip. So of course from this device I will choose to play with the past, so I'm gonna choose the future for my other device. Now instead of the B mode we choose the butterfly mode. Okay, chapter 1, let's start. First is for the past. And we need to open the envelope. Whenever the same writing that we see here, 1926. Now it's time for the future. From the future, there's the pattern for us. Pattern is different from the B mode, so you'll get the differences when I'll show you how to play it from the future. For now, I'm playing from the past. So yeah, we click on the box this way, and we take the matches. Now we back out. You see the rest of the room. Turn around twice. And click on each of the four. Wait a minute. And click on Mission 54. Yeah, pictures on the wall. Honestly, you don't need to do that. Hey, should I do that? Yeah, do that. I think so. I just don't remember how to do it, how to give it achievement. I got them all. So, yeah, this is for the achievement, so we don't need to. So we don't have to do that. We turn left and look at the butterfly flies away. Those who saw my walkthrough from the past on the B mode, you remember that from that row over there, the butterfly mode was the butterfly. Back to the past. We look down at the box on the floor. And change the images to match those from the future. This is the top left, the top right. Bottom left, bottom right. And we take the coal. Now we back out and also make the pot of cold soup from the chair. Put our coal in the stove here. And light it with the match. We put the pot of cold soup on top of the stove and pick up the pot of hot soup. We can see there here 3 horizontal guns near the top of the stove. Time for the future. Back to the past. We back out and look and turn around twice. And we set the time to 5:15 p.m. We turn left. Portrait. Fall out onto the portrait onto the ground. Look at this. And slide the pieces apart. Also well, so we can pick up the speed. Zeros where the map is. We turn right. Because the top and the bottom drawer are not corresponding to the key. We got the snow mask. Have a look at in particular, with the mask on our reflection. We back out and turn right to focus on the stained glass windows. In particular, we can see 3 symbols around the eye on the right. Exactly as it was in the B mode, but just different. Similar symbols in different spots. Time for the future. Back to the future. We click on the butterfly and the 3 stained glass images. Now the symbols have changed, so it's time for the past again. Sorry, time for the future. I got confused for a bit. Don't worry. Time waits, time for the past. I'm getting confused. Time for the future. Future. Sorry. Back to the past. We click on the butterfly, the mountain, the mask, and the knife stained glass images. The symbols have changed again, so it's time for the future again. Back to the past. We click on the butterfly, the mountain, and the cube, and the nice stained glass images. The symbols have changed once again. So we have created the doors, but take note of the symbols. Now it's time for the future again. Back to the past. We look through the round window. On the wall. Who is that? Then we look down on at the papers on the floor. And this one shows the positions of 6 switches, which is down, down, up, up, down, up. You can also see here bone, flesh, blood. We'll need this later. And also here's the cubicle device. But like I said, we'll need it later. Time for the future. Back to the past. We back out and turn around. Then we approach the coffee. We look at the name and click back on the letters A, R, E, N, D, N. Hello, Albert. Now that we opened the coffin, we can take the altar key. We look in Albert's pocket. To drag out the photograph and see the letters RVDB. Time for the future. back to the past. We're back away from the coffin. Turn around and insert the altar key into the right door in front of the altar. The altar has opened. We pull the lever down from the left, take the mouth opener, and return to the coffin. And examine Now that we've inserted the mouth opener to see his teeth, we can communicate information back and forward and click on Albert's teeth in order. This is the part where the past is cooperating with the future. So let's start. First is here. Second is here. Third is here. Fourth is here. Fifth here. Fifth teeth here. And we've got the teeth. Now it's time for the future. We open the hanging lantern and take the candle. Now we turn right and repeat and get another candle. We turn back to the coffin. And place our two candles on the candelabra. Now we light all of the 5 we back out now and turn right. Then use our key. And we've got the diary. We're back out again. And turn right. We pick up the pencil from the shelf on on the right. Right here. Albert. I once caught a butterfly as a child. It was mine, but my sister had stole it. This is another part where the past and the future need to cooperate with each other. We mark bottom right square. Ada, she left me with a broken heart. We mark here the top right square. Turn the page. The birth of my daughter Rose was the greatest achievement of my life. We mark here the bottom left square. Turn the page. I have been working on the cubicle device to establish a connection to the future with the future. Here we mark the bottom right square. Turn the page. I know that when I lose a game of chess, my first life will end. Here we mark the top left square. Turn the page. My dark soul will live on into the future, waiting for resurrection. Here we mark the top right square. Scalpel. We go back to the coffin. We go back to the altar. Wherever we see a code in the middle, 3xzy21. Now it's time for the future. Back to the past. We back out and turn right and look at we peel it down and see another code. X2Y13Z. So it's time for the future. Again. We back out and looking scared. Yeah, and turn to the moon. Turn YX31Z2. So it's time for the future again. Back to the past, back out, turn around. We examine the box on the floor and peel back the lining to reveal spoon and the code XZY312. So it's time for the for the future again. Back to the past, we back out, turn around. We examine the bowl on the table, pour the hot soup from the pot into the bowl, and use our spoon to pick up the green gem. We back out and turn right, and then insert the gem into the middle of the altar. We pick up the bottle and the cotton swab. Return to the coffin and examine the Albert's node. We insert the cotton swab and move it around to collect some blood into the bottle. We insert the bone, now, or more exactly the tooth, the flesh, or the ear, and the blood, which is the blood. We press the arrow button and pick up the scroll. Open it. We see here the right in 1984, and we take the coin. So it's time for the future. back to the past. We back out and turn left. We then set the time on the clock to 7:45 p.m. Honestly, it's not very important 7 p.m. or a.m. It's I just feel more comfortable in saying the time in details. Because that's with me. But you don't have to separate from 7:45 p.m. or a.m. It's not important here. Such music. Turn left. The gate. It has been broken down. We look at the gate, look around it, and take the key. Now we turn right and click on the butterfly. And the butterfly on the lantern. For those who don't have any achievements, this achievement would have could have given you the achievement Catch Me If You Can. We use the key on the bottom the last drawer left. Take the white and black chess pieces. We turn around. Look at the chess board on the table. We put the black piece on A1 and the white piece on F1. By communicating information back and forward, we need to move here the black piece. In the future, you'll need to move the white piece. So this is another part where the future and the past should cooperate with each other. That's the game of chess. So it's time. So I'll start right now. The black piece goes to A5. Now the black piece goes to D2. Now the black piece goes to B2. We should move the black piece to F6 now. And we take the coin. Time for the future. Coffin and place the 2 coins on Albert's eyes. Say hello to the corrupted soul of Albert Vanderboom. We're back out. Oh wow, he's getting up. Yeah. We click on the corrupted soul of Albert Vanderboom until it crawls away. We look in the coffin again. For those who don't have the achievement, the devil, this is how you get it. Now we're back out and look left. Hello there. We click on the corrupted soul again. And examine the blue horizontal line. We turn around. Well. Look into the mirror and see an image we now shows the positions of 6 switches. Which is up, up, down, up, up, down. So it's time for the future. From the mirror and click on the corrupted soul here to talk to him. It is almost time. Almost time for what? We'll see about that. Maybe we'll see it very soon. Or maybe not. Never mind. We turn left. Help me? Help you with what exactly? See here an image on the wall. So it's time for the future. Then we set the time on the clock to 9:10. On the future it's 9:10 p.m. But like I said, you don't need to be exact with the times. Here we need to talk to the corrupted soul until we can take the golden key. What energy exactly? This energy. To create a new connection to the future. Okay. Give me them! Give me that. This is mine now! Place this on the cubicle device. Now it's time for the future. The future and the past need now to hold the up button for 10 seconds. Done. For those who didn't get the achievement, the past has changed. Now it's your chance to get it, because this is how you should get it. Now starts chapter 2. It's time for the future. Back to the past. We'll rotate the cubicle device to the right and enter the code, which will be Z1X23Y. Instructions. Person in the future places a black cube in C9. Communication code now 134679. Person in the future turns switch and communicates pointers red, white, black. Now it's time for the future. For the little delay, hey guys, I had to go somewhere, but now I'm back. So we're back to our walkthrough. But it's still time for the future. down to the eyepiece and rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. White points at 3 o'clock, red at 1 o'clock, and black at 11 o'clock. After looking, we take the music key from the right compartment. Now we rotate it around to the right and use this key to unlock a small piano keyboard. Those who didn't get the achievement Victor, you just need to play random keys on the piano until you get the achievement. It shouldn't take too long, but it does take time. So you need to be patient. You can also notice the number displayed above the keys, which is 78.3. So it's time for the future. This is another part where the future and the past need to cooperate with each other. On the piano we play A, G, A, B. Now the new number is 114.3. We need to play now C, D, E, G. The new number is 130.7. Now we're playing E, D, E, C. The new number is 89.1. Now we're playing the AGA. And we take the third key. We need now to rotate the cubicle device and insert this key next to the tools. And turn it. We have here a switch pattern. So it's time for the future. Back to the past. We enter the code from the future, which is X3 S1 Y2. The code is obviously here, and where we need to enter it. X3 Z1 Y2. when I lay in my coffin and my eyes become white, my soul will turn black. Use the cube to connect to the future. Bring me bone, flesh, and blood. We can notice here that some of the words are marked. Now with an underline, like coffin, eyes, soul, cube, future, bone, flesh, and blood. That means that it's time for the future. Back to the top. And to the eyepiece and rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. The black pointer points at 4 o'clock, red at 6 o'clock, and white on 1 o'clock. See what happened here. Boom. We're back out. And we take the nut driver. That's on the right compartment. Now we rotate around and use the nut driver and 4 nuts from the vented panel. Now we need to look around the wooden edges of the cubicle device to find 3 small hidden compartments each containing a gear. The first compartment is the second hidden compartment hides here. And here's the third. Now we need to insert each of these gears into the open panel. And turn the yellow handle to the left. Handle to the left. Oh, look at this, a voodoo doll. Guys, look! A voodoo doll. Jokes aside. No. Jokes aside. Okay. Time to get serious. We need to click on the voodoo doll until it falls. Now that the voodoo doll is lowered, we click. Now that the voodoo doll has fallen, we can pick up the hook. We rotate to the right and attach the hook to the rope over the ear and lower the hook with a handle. We'll pick up the hook. Now we'll pick up the ear. We raised out. No, we raised our ear out of the machine, or like Albert's ear. This should have got you the achievement ear on the inside, for those who didn't get the achievement. Now we need to click on the butterfly several times. First time here. Second time we click on the butterfly here. And finally here. The butterfly has landed on the opened hidden compartment. So now we need to close the compartment and trap the butterfly. For those who didn't get the achievement breaking in, this is your chance. Now it's time for the future. Back to the past. We drag the switches to the positions matching the code from the future. I'll show you how the code should not be. How it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like this, and now we see here arrows. Right, left, left, up, right, down. So it's time for the future. Back to the past. We enter the code. Here, the code from the future, which is Y3 X1 Z2. And here we have revealed a map. So that means that it's time for the future. back to the past. We enter the code from the future, which is 3x2z1y. Step 1. Add liquids in the following order. We see here that the order should be acid, water, and hot coffee. This is another part where the past and the future should cooperate with each other. So now we need to put the code 1y 3x 2z. For step 2, if the flash is triangular, we need water, coffee, and hot coffee. If the flash is rectangular, then water, coffee, and hot water. And if the flash is oval, water, coffee, and acid. In my case, my flash here is triangular, but in your case it can be oval or rectangular. For everyone it's different. I think so. So I'm supposed to not to pour water, coffee, and hot coffee. Now we can input the code for step 3, which is 2z. Wait. I didn't do it right. 2z1x3y. Here, if the flash has hair, then it should be hot acid, water, and hot water. If pimples, then add in hot acid, water, and hot acid. But if it's smooth, then hot acid, water, and coffee. In my case, the flash surface is hair, so I should pour hot acid, water, and hot water. Looks like I got a mistake here, but that's okay. I can just do it again. 1y 3x 2z. If you wanna get the achievement Frankenstein, then you need to do it without any mistakes. But you don't have to do it without any mistakes if you aren't intending to get the achievement. X3y. Now I can get the code for step 4, which is 1y2x3. For step 4, if the If the flesh has the body part has eyes, then you need to pour acid water and hot water. If it's the mouth, then acid water and water. And if you've got the ear, then acid water and the hot acid. In my case, I've got not the eyes as the body part, so I should pour acid water and hot water. It's time for the future. Back to the past. We look down to the IP. And rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. The white pointer stands at 12 o'clock, the red one at 10 o'clock, and the black on 8 o'clock. No, on 7 o'clock. Let's see what happens. Well. We take the valve from the right compartment. Now we rotate to the left. Rotate left. And use the valve. On the triangle next to the bottle of blood. And rotate it clockwise. Someone has drank all the blood! Don't worry, it's not a vampire. Just waiting. Return. Pull down the red switch to reveal a complex puzzle. Now it's time for the future. Okay, we're back now, but it's still time for the future. So we'll wait a little bit. Or like you'll wait. Now this is the part where the future and the past should cooperate with each other again. Oh, look at this! Someone has put some blood on the table. But I think I'm stronger than this table to handle this blood. Okay, time for the future. We rotate around. And rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. In the future, the black one should point at 9 o'clock, the white one at 5 o'clock, and the red one at 3 o'clock. Let's see what happens now. Well, well, well. Look at this. After looking through the eyepiece, we take the hex key from the right compartment. Now we rotate around and use this hex key on the top compartment to reveal. We can look through the telescope to see a series of different images, each associated with a pattern. Now it's time for the future. This is another part where the future and the past should cooperate with each other. Back to the past. Well, look at this. Okay. Let's go here. And we enter the code from the future, which is 3xy21z. When I open my eyes in the future, I will wear a mask and I will show you the gems. Only then we can escape the cube we are trapped in. No, and notice that some of the words here are marked with an underline again, like eyes, future, mask, gems, and cube. So it's time for the future now. Back to the past. We look down to the eyepiece and rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. Oh, and here is the butterfly. The black one should point at 2 o'clock, the white one at 11 o'clock, and the red one at 5 o'clock. Well. What do we have here? Well, that was something. Voodoo needle. So that lands on the cubical device over the 3 cylinders. Rotate around and use the voodoo needle on the voodoo doll's eye and push it in. For those who didn't get the achievement Dead Eye, this is your chance. We take the white gem and back out. Now it's time for the future. Back to the past. We rotate to the right. And drag the switches to the positions matching the code from the future. I'll show you how to do this. It should be like this. And we've got the red gem. Now we back out. And it's time for the future. Back to the pad. We rotate around to the keyboard and play the notes from the future, which are F, G, D, C. And we've got the golden gem. This was the way to get the achievement Hidden Treasure. Yeah, for this achievement, you need to get this correct from right from the first time. If you didn't manage to get it right from the first time and did it from the second or the third time, or many more times, I don't know, you won't get this achievement. Just saying. No, wait. The hidden treasure will be later. Now we should click on the butterfly. The third thing is the loyalty. We need to insert the white, red and golden gems from left to right to get the achievement Hidden Treasure. If you get this one correct from the first time, you will get not the achievement Hidden Treasure. I was just confused for a second. So don't take what I said before seriously. Now you need to take this seriously, because if you if you insert the gems in the wrong way here for the first time and manage to do it correctly for the second or the third time or many more, you won't get net the achievement Hidden Treasure. White, red, golden. We can see here a pattern forming on the golden cube. So it's time for the future. Back to the past and the future. In the past and the future, we should first hold the black or the golden cube, the golden cube in the past and the black cube in the future for 10 seconds. And if you want to get the achievement branching out for the future and rooting in the past, for the past, and you have to watch the end sequence and don't skip the credits. This is important. If you skip the credits and don't watch the end, if you skip the credits, you just won't get the achievements. Also, there's a secret minigame in the Past Within, but I won't show you this because I think it's pointless and the minigame won't get us anywhere. Rather than have some fun, but that's gonna be all. That's all what the secret minigame is, so I won't show it. Okay, let's do this now. Now we just wait for the future. And we have reached the end. Hooray. Yes, we have reached the end from both the past and the future. The loop is broken. The gap is closed. Time doesn't exist in the lake. The future and the past blend together. You and the other person are the same. You both belong to the lake now, where your soul will blossom. Like I said, watch this and don't skip the credits if you want the achievement. Remember this. Don't skip anything. Congratulations, thank you both so much for playing The Past Within. We hope you enjoyed this co-op experience. Revisit the cubes by choosing the future next time. And make sure to choose the B mode for new solutions to all puzzles. We have completed the B mode, so we don't need to do it again. So this was the walkthrough to how to complete The Past Within from the past vision. That was all for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe. That's all for now. Bye guys. I'll see you next time.